Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy and we're here today for the final pour, the third episode in a series that Mr. Randy does when he's reviewing a bottle, whiskey, libations of sorts. So if you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in, have a seat. All my returning viewers, you know how we do. Come on, let's get this on. So here we are at part 3, the final pour. But let's take a step back. Let's take 2 steps back. Step 1, we're going to get the bottle home. Safe, sound, like a baby. We're going to crack it open, have a pour, share the experiences. Almost tripped up there. Part 2, halfway through. We've already been there. Okay, gladly go back. But halfway down, part 2, full review. Going to give it enough time and space inside that bottle to walk about, see if it changes, better, for worse. It is what it is. I find out as much information or bring back as little as there is, and hopefully I can make it under 10 minutes. Part 3, here we are all the way down here today for the final pour. So let's go ahead and get that done with. That's a really nice pour. So the Singleton single malt Scotch. That's an odd looking bottle. It's kind of, yeah, just go for it. Go all the way. Go all the way. All the way. Whew. Let's take a look at that bottle. The Singleton Luscious Nectar, 12 years old, Glendullen Distillery. There it is. There you are. 40% ABV, but don't hold that against it. And there's all your good serving facts. Very carefully, make sure you measure it all out. This is a Diageo product. We've been all over all the information on the full review. If you blew far past that and here you are for the first time singing this, not singing this, I was reading it, and you get it. All right, here we are. Go back, watch the full review. Heck, go back even further to the first step off the rip. Still got a beautiful luscious color. I mean, it's on the bottle. Luscious nectar. Very beautiful looking. It's a very beautiful looking Scotch. Now on the nose, it has a very deep richness and it still hangs true. There's that sweetness into it, which is it's kind of got that orange citrusy Glenmorangie sort of a characteristic to it. I'm very reminiscent of a Glenmorangie. Very nice, very sweet, very juicy, very fruity. See if we can't get some viscosity. Let's see. Yep, the viscosity is still relatively good. Got some legs here and there. I think it's just take a moment. We'll come back to that. Let's go ahead and get it on the palate. That is very easy, very smooth. I do feel like flavor characters as well as the viscosity has turned down a notch or two. Maybe just one. At least just one since the full review. This has been sitting there waiting to get done for almost a week now, I think. I'm getting a little bit faster with caught up on getting these bottle reviews done. A lot of times I have stuff recorded, sometimes not edited, sometimes not uploaded, sometimes it's just scheduled, sitting there waiting. I'm trying to have next to nothing scheduled. I want to have everything filmed, edited, uploaded, and ready to go and just let it fly. One more on the palate. I'm tending to find that first palate doesn't seem to get everything. Although I didn't have a break-in. I didn't have a starter pour. We just went right for it on this one. Yeah, that second one's a lot better. Flavor, character profiles, all that things sort of lasts a little bit longer, a little bit more effect, a little bit more tingly, a little bit more heat, the spiciness. I think I got one more before the finish. Yeah, that's a little bit better on the viscosity, as you can see from that earlier try. I got one more in there before I go for the finish. Just as a point of fact, for all the new viewers out there, and there's a few of you, I have had 8 new subscribers, actually 10. I had 10 new subscribers in the past 28 days, as so the YouTube thing says. I lost 2. So I get it. Sometimes you're just checking things out. You accidentally hit subscribe instead of go to the channel. It gets confusing. They keep switching things up. On one of my TVs, it's one way. And on my other TV in the living room, it's a completely different setup. So yeah, I get that. You didn't mean to subscribe, and then, oh crap, you accidentally did it, and you just unsubscribe because you haven't really felt out the channel yet. Completely understand. But fact is, 27 subscribers. So for all the new guys and gals, Mr. Randy does a Kentucky chew kind of finish. You don't actually chew it. You just kind of roll it around your mouth from side to side, back and forth, up and down, like a soft chew, never really connecting the teeth. So let's go ahead and get it done. Make sure you get it in the gums, top, bottom, roll it under the tongue, all over the place. Get the mouth nice and coated. Kind of do it in 2 parts. I swallow a little bit, about half of what is in there, and then I wait for the whiskey to sort of warm up to catch up to your body temperature, and it changes a little bit. It changes the character profiles and the effects as well. If you've never done that and you've never heard of it, try it. That Kentucky Chew finish really brings out the greatest finish that a whiskey can offer. And that's a good one. There's a 3. The heat in the back is starting to, it's simmering at a 3. The cheeks are at like a 2. The astringency is really starting to like squeeze on my cheeks, and it's getting kind of tight. I'm stretching them. I know it would look very odd if you could see my face right now. I'm stretching my cheeks and my lips. Yeah, I probably should have had a starter to get everything acclimated. Whew. It's still got some flavor characters going on. Not a whole lot, but it's lingering, which is great because lately most of my finishes and that little burp I had gave me some more flavor. Yeah. Just came back up to say hi one more time. Now it's got like a lingering aftertaste. It's sort of sweet and like fruity, but nothing too high end. It's not too bad. Cheeks are still feeling it a little bit, like, about a 1 out of a 5. Everything else and a little bit of the heat in the back is still about a 1. So that's it. I think the finish is about done on this. It's very nice. It's a very good bottle. I'm very thankful that it came on sale and I didn't have to pay the full price for it. And I do understand that there are several other Singletons out there to go ahead and try. Well, I might be looking forward to one. If you have a suggestion, go ahead and drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think about the Singleton Luscious Nectar. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. We had a good one.